Let me just get this Twitch Studio somewhere else. Okay, yes. So basically, let us go to the platformer continuation from just now. So just now I did this Cinemachine camera. So I realized that I should just use basically your Cinemachine virtual camera. A body should be the framing transposer. And over here we could set the date zone. So the date zone width I set to be maybe 0.4. So basically the camera will not move if it's on that date zone itself. And then the date zone height, the unlimited soft zone will let the camera zoom whenever we are out of the date zone. So you can see over here quite clearly when we are in the date zone, like only when we are out of the date zone that the camera moves. If not, the camera, you see, if the yellow dot is here, the camera doesn't move here. So yeah. So other thing is the aim should be set to do nothing. Then we won't have that crazy rotation that happened just now. I was trying my best not to get a rotation, and I finally figured out how to do it. So that's for the Cinemachine camera. And so now what we have is that we have a grid with platform, bouncy, and hazard. And what we can do right now is we can create multiple levels. Okay, so let's get on to it. Okay, so for the project itself, in my scenes itself, okay, let's call this level 1. Okay, I'm gonna just, because like we have a level like this, I'm gonna create a game object, okay, that allows me to teleport to the next level. So in this case, maybe we just go to our tile sheets and we get one of an object that looks like a portal. Maybe this door here. Just drag this door inside. Um, can I drag it inside the scene? No, it's a tile. So I will need to. Okay, maybe I'll just create a new layer, just so that we know which is the. So I'm just gonna duplicate the hazard layer. Okay, I'm gonna change the tag. I'm gonna add a tag called portal. Okay, and then basically in this portal itself, we will label this layer to be the portal layer. The tag will be portal. Okay, and that's great. So basically, whenever, let's open our player scripts. Okay, so basically, whenever we go to the portal, so previously when we had a collider with the hazard, we will reset the scene. So now when we go to the portal, we will load the next level. So something like this, view index +1. Yeah, something like that would do. So whenever it goes to the portal, we will load the next level. Okay, but right now what we want to do is we want to make sure that this portal itself, okay, we want to make sure that this portal itself, okay, we want to erase, okay, let's open the tile palette, let's erase all the hazards in this layer. Okay, so there's only 2 spikes in this layer. I'm going to put a door. What's my door? The door is here. Let's just put it here. Okay, so basically whenever we touch this door, okay, we will go to the next level. So let's take a look. So now there's no next level. I will get a runtime error, I hope. When I touch the door, yes, okay, I got a runtime error, which means the next scene cannot be loaded. Very good. So I'm going to just create 3 levels right now. Just do some very simple level creation. Okay, the idea is just, oh, very nice. Level 1, level 2, level 3 is all done. Okay, and maybe when it comes to level 3, I'll have a final scene here, okay, where it just says that you are done. So let me just go and create a new scene. You win. Okay, this scene name is called You Win, and basically in this we're just gonna create a UI canvas or maybe UI text. Very simple scene. Okay, and then this text will just be You Win. Okay, I'm not even going to bother to like. Okay, let's just put the component in the center. Okay, it's not very big, but let's just stretch it out, maybe like this. You win. With the font can be just Arial. I mean, usually I would choose a nicer font, but I think for now this would do. I just want a placeholder first, like this. You win. Okay, and then maybe what we can do is we can have a button called restart game. So over here at the bottom, we have a canvas UI button. Okay, and in this button itself, let's just create a big one like that. So this one will be the restart game button. And over here, we have a restart game. Over here, we can put best fit, min size maybe 100. And here I like to just set some borders, like maybe 5, maybe 10 will be better, so that the text doesn't overflow. Yeah, so if we look at the game itself, it will look like this. Okay, the text for Uwin can be white color, or maybe I can make it best fit as well. Okay, I don't quite like the text, but I mean this is just for illustration purposes. So file build settings. Let's drag in level 2, drag in level 3, and then we drag in Uwin. Okay, and then maybe over here we have under the player. Or we could just create a new script for this. Let's just create a new script. Okay, so we call this scene loader. Let's just drag this into our scripts. Okay, so this script will basically do one thing. It has only one function in this, and that function is to reload the game such that it goes back to scene 1. So first up, we do unity engine.scene management, and then over here we have a void load start. Maybe you just call it load start, which is basically scene manager dot load scene, and then we load the scene 0, which is the starting scene. Okay, so since we're only going to use this once, we can just put this in the restart button itself. We drag the scene loader inside, drag the scene loader in the scene. Okay, then in the button itself, okay, in the restart button, we put the button object, and then we do scene loader load start. It's my load start. Um, oh, I forgot to set it to be a public method. No wonder it cannot be seen. So now let's do this again. So this will load back to the starting scene. So let's see. Okay, good. So in my scenes itself, I have, wait, where's my Uwin scene? Yeah, it's here. So I have my level 1, level 2. Okay, let's just try to do a particular canvas that stores the level itself. So okay, now this is my level 1. Okay, maybe I'll just change the level design a little so that we know that the level has changed. So maybe the platform changes a bit in the next level. Let me just go to my, we go to the tile map to change it. So that's my tile palette. There it is. Just erase. Okay, how about this? In level 1, okay, let's not have any hazards at all. We remove the hazards. Okay. And then in level 2 we add the hazards, and then in level 3 we add even more hazards. How about that? Yeah, so in the hazards layer, just gonna put a hell lot of hazards, like maybe like this. Oh, there's a bit too much. Like this. Yeah, maybe we make it even harder. Like we can this entire thing hazards, and even like maybe this one I hazard. Yeah. Okay, so that's level 3. then it will lead to the uwin. Okay, let's see in the build settings. 1, 2, 3 uwin. Okay, all these are done. Okay, so now I'm at level 1. Okay, and then let's see how it goes. I'm just doing this quickly because my aim is not really to create the levels per se, but it's more to explore this so that I can teach better for the tutorial. Okay, so this level 2, we have proceeded to level 2 after going to the door, and this level 3 is proving to be difficult, this level 3, because of the spikes here. Yes, okay, that was actually okay. The level progression was alright, I feel. Yeah, yeah, looks alright to me. And the camera doesn't pan to the side, which is quite nice. Alright, then we go to the urine and you can restart the game. So this is quite a good flow. Okay, maybe what I will do now is I'll add in the level itself. So in order to store the level itself, I need to basically I can use the build settings, build index for the level, or I could store a cumulative game manager to store the level information. Just thinking what would be better. Um, yeah, maybe what we'll do is uh, we'll have a game object to store the level itself that we will display on every. Okay, let's just create the canvas first. So let's see, right click, game object UI. Okay, and then we create a canvas, or maybe we just do the text straight away. This we put it in overlay. Let's see the canvas itself. We'll do it in workspace. Mm, yes. Okay, so where's my text now? No, I don't want to do it like this. I want to do screen space. Let's just do screen space camera so that we can see directly where the text will be. So where's my text now? It's here. So this one will be level 1. Okay, I just put a placeholder text level 1 here. What this would be maybe white color, aligned to the center, and best fit. Here, this one will just anchor to the bottom. So this will tell you what level you are. So let's see how this canvas looks like. So I'm going to show the level. So, where's my canvas? Okay, so it might be because it's being blocked by my rendering layer. So in the canvas itself, sorting layer, maybe I put the order layer 1, okay, because I want this to show above the priority 1, because I want it to be shown above the platforms. So let's take a look now how it looks like. Oh, wait a minute, it's still not showing. Okay, so it's showing here. Okay, so let's see in my grid itself, what's my sorting layer for my rendering. So order layer 0, canvas order layers 1. Mm, maybe it's the camera. Maybe I have to use the Cinemachine camera instead of the main camera. So Cinemachine camera. Okay, so where's my canvas? So the render camera should be this one. The Cinemachine camera. This is my guess why it isn't working. So render camera. No, it's correct. Okay, so why isn't my level 1 showing? I mean, there's a quick fix for this. I could make the canvas be put, I don't know, maybe if my canvas is put here, it will be shown. Okay, Okay, there's something that I haven't really got. So this is at -10. Maybe my this canvas. Not maybe I'll just do screen space overlay. Okay, without reference to the, yeah. Maybe there's an issue with the rendering cameras, but I will sort that out next time. Okay, the purpose today. Okay, there we go. Level one is there. Okay, so next up, I will have to have like some form of indication of the maybe amount of lives and maybe the amount of coins that we collected. So let's go to our canvas. We have this text here. Okay, you can put it a little higher. Okay, we also have a new UI image. Okay, and then maybe over here, this image can be the player like that. So you can anchor it to the corner. Okay, actually one thing we could do is we could do this in the canvas. We can have a create empty. We can have a game object called player lives. Okay, and then here the player text can be here. Player icon can be here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to center this to the side. This one I'm going to reset transform so that it appears here. I'm going to put a horizontal layout group here so that it can align itself. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now, horizontal layout group. Okay, I'm going to add in a UI text. Okay, and this text itself, we're going to put like lives, like 3. Okay, something like this. The horizontal layout group, I'll control the child height. Like that. Expand out. Do this middle like that. Best fit, color white. Okay, where's my text? Okay, this it's not shown properly. Okay, let's fix this. Let's take the time to fix this. The icon is okay, but this text, the width is not there. Let's just use this child scale for the width so we can control the width a bit. Okay, so this will be how it looks like, I guess. Okay, maybe we won't use horizontal layout group because it cannot work for images. So I'm just gonna change the image position manually like that myself. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Realize I change it like that, text like that. Okay, let's see how it looks like in the game. Like that. Or actually a better way would be to just shift this thing here. Yeah, okay, let's see how it looks like now. So we do have this text here that we want to have, which is like the lives. Okay, and then maybe let's have another component called coins. Okay, and it is in this canvas itself. We're just gonna copy this. This was player lives. We copy this, we can put coins, and this coins we just shift it at the top right, similar to player lives. Okay, so instead of this player icon, okay, let's use the coin image. Maybe today I'll just do coins, and maybe the game manager, that would be fine. Then another day I'll do the anime. Okay, so maybe this will be the coins. Shift the image a bit. The text will be maybe like 999. Yeah, maybe 999 would be good. Maybe we just do one first. Let's take a look at how the UI looks like. I'm gonna make this canvas be a universal canvas. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, so this is good so far. I'm just gonna make this canvas appear in all the scenes itself. We're gonna make this a prefab. Okay, so this canvas is a prefab. Okay, now let's create another prefab. Actually, since this canvas is going to be the standard canvas all throughout this, um, maybe we have another game object called game manager. Okay, that will reference this canvas. So later on, I'll use some tools to. So this game manager itself, let us just go. Maybe the canvas can be under the game. No, no, we should keep it separate. Yeah. All right. So in the script itself, let's create a new script called game manager. And this game manager will control the player lives and everything. So once we start this, we let's start with 3 lives, and then we start with let's see, 3 lives. Stage will be 1, and coins will be 0. Okay, so like this. Okay, so at the update, okay, we don't do anything update, but we have to create some methods. Okay, so we could do something like this: coins plus equals to amounts. Okay, and then maybe we could do like update canvas. There will be a option for update canvas. Update, so that can be void update canvas. So in order to update canvas, okay, we need to have a public text, lives text, score, coins text, stage text. Okay, so update canvas, we will have lives text dot text equals to dot plus the lives dot to string. Then coins text dot text equals to dot plus coins dot to string. Okay, and then the last one, stage text dot text equals to stage, and then plus stage dot to string. So this will settle all the strings that we need. Okay, and then we still need to use the using unity engine dot ui, because we are using text over here. So at coin, we have a next stage. Okay, it should be stage plus equals to 1. Okay, and then here you can do stage plus plus, because this is C sharp. You can do this. Okay, and then we have a public void at lose life. Okay, then over here, okay, we have to do some changes, but let's just do the game manager first. So lose life will be lives minus minus. Okay, then if game over, okay, then we'll load. Okay, so over here, instead of scene manager, okay, we'll do find object of type game manager dot. Okay, maybe let's not do this first because I still need to put the game manager inside. So okay, this will be like that. So the lose life is like that, and then once we lose life at coin or what, then we will load the corresponding thing accordingly. So let us put the game manager here. So game manager script. So the game manager has also is going to be a singleton. So we have to do some singleton method. Okay, so it's like this: public static game manager instance. Okay, equals to now. Okay, if this is the first time, okay, so we do avoid await. Okay, if instance is now, that means it's the first time. Okay, and instance equals to this. Okay, and then we want to make sure that this game object, yeah, don't destroy unload the game object itself. Let's see how we do the don't destroy unload. Don't destroy unload. So don't destroy unload. We can don't destroy unload a game object like this. This dot game object. Yeah. So what I did was correct, I believe. So instance equals to this. Okay, which makes the instance equals to this particular game object, and then don't destroy unload this game object. Else, okay, else you're just gonna destroy this game object. So this is the singleton method coding. So there will only be one game manager. So there's only going to be one game manager if we do this singleton method. Okay, we have add coin, next stage, lose life, update the canvas. Okay, now let's put this in the game manager script. See what's the error here. Game cannot be built index 1 because it's not loaded. Okay, scene manager 14. Oh, I forgot the semicolon in update canvas. Okay, we have now done that. The game stage text does not exist in the current context. Okay, I have extra T here. Okay, let's see whether we have resolved all the issues. Okay, so okay, this one, scene rebuild index 1 cannot be loaded because it has not been. Okay, let's see. Oh, did I do something? Okay, this should be fine. We can clear it. Okay, so now we have the game manager. We have all these things here. Our game manager should display all this. So I'm just gonna grab the lives text, the coins text. Okay, this is confusing. Okay, we're gonna have to update this to be coins. Okay, and then we just update the prefix. Okay, so coin icon, and this one we call it coin text, and then this one we call it player text, and then this one we call it stage text to match whatever we have just now to make it easier to know what we want. Okay, so this is the canvas. In the game manager, what we do is, okay, just drag in the canvas, this one. Okay, this one, layer coins, this coins text, and then this, okay, the stage text is this one, the lives text is this one. Okay, maybe I should just call it lives text just to match. Yeah, so the lives text. Okay, looks good, looks good. So everything looks like it's working now. Okay, so we have a game manager that can display all this. Let's take a look, see whether everything's working. Okay, so good. When we go to the next stage, okay, I should have a don't destroy and load working. Okay, very good. So let's do the singleton thing. So create empty. Okay, let's just name this singletons. Okay, which will include our canvas. So it means that if we go to the next level, our canvas should be saved, I hope. Oops, dropped. Okay, so the don't destroy and load is the game manager, it's not the canvas somehow. Oh, I did not put this canvas under the singletons. Okay, so now that canvas is under singletons, it shouldn't be destroyed anymore when I load it, hopefully. Okay, so let's take a look what happens. So this level 1. Okay, so in my don't destroy and load, apparently doesn't include the canvas anymore somehow. Oh, I know why. Silly me. I did not create this singleton scripts. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll create a singleton scripts so that whatever game object with this singleton property, okay, will remain a singleton. So we have this public static singleton this instance equals to now, like that. Yep. So static will assure that there's only one of this object that will be present. Okay, so this singleton method should be done. Let's drag it into the singletons. Okay, so when I load the next level, the whole canvas should remain there. I hope. Okay, good. Okay, but just to be sure, okay, because I want the canvas to remain so that the game manager can reference the right canvas. Just to be sure, let's just you know make this. Should I make this a prefab? Maybe I'll make this a prefab. Okay, and then I'll just like for all the rest of the scenes, I'll just drag and drop the singletons prefab inside. Okay, I also will want a game manager prefab. Okay, so I can drag and drop in all the scenes as well. So we have a prefab game manager, which actually theoretically is also part of the singleton. So yeah, but I'll keep it separate so that yeah, it is. So we have a. I'm just still wondering whether the canvas should be part of the game manager because it sort of makes sense for the canvas to be tied there so that easy reference. You know what? Let's just make the canvas child of the. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just delete. Oh wait. Unpack prefab completely. This one also. Let me just put this here. Okay, let's unpack this prefab also. We just drag this here. delete this, delete this, and delete this. Okay, because the game manager always reference the canvas, it makes sense for the canvas to be part of the prefab. So you see in the prefab itself, if I were to just change the game manager, I can just put in the stage tags, okay, the coins tags, the lives tags, all in the same place. So I don't have to keep changing in all my scenes. Okay, so now I go back to level 1. Okay, delete this. So we go to game manager and singletons. Okay, so in my scenes level 3, in my prefabs, I put in game manager as well as singletons. Okay, so now we should have the, the scene itself, okay, comprising of like this lives and level, but you won't change the level and the lives yet, but the canvas will be there. Okay, so next up we'll be doing the lives. Okay, so very simple. In the player, instead of doing this, okay, find object of type game manager, because there's only going to be one game manager, dot, how do we do it? We do lose life. Okay, then also we have another one. If other dot game object dot tag equals to coins, we haven't created this yet, but we will do so. Find object of type game manager, okay, dot add coins, add coin, okay, like that. Yeah, so we add one coin. Let's just put an amount of one. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Okay, and then if let's say your life is 0, okay, we'll reload the currency, I guess. Actually, let's just do a load scene 0. We just reload the first reload the first scene. So using Unity Engine scene management. Okay, that should do it. Okay, we forgot one other thing, which is the progressing to the next stage. So we also need to do this. Find object of type game manager dot, what's that, next stage, I think. Next stage. Okay, so all this in the game manager, we will need to update the canvas at the end of it, because every time we update all this, we'll update the canvas. Okay, so that's all, I believe. Let's see whether there's any errors. So now when I lose a life, it's supposed to show in my canvas that I lost a life. When I gain a coin, it's supposed to show in the canvas as well. Okay, so stage 2 is updated. Okay, so the coins did not reflect well, so I guess when we start the time, I need to update the canvas as well. If not, the coins will not be updated. Okay, so now it should work already. When I lose a life, it will reduce my life counter by 1. When I gain, okay, I haven't created the coins yet, but later on when I gain the coins, it should increase my coin counter by 1. And the level will increase by 1 as well when I increase the level counter. So let's take a look. Point 0. Okay, so now my life is at 0, but I'm still at stage 2. So the display is wrong. Okay, so when my life is 0, what should I do? Okay, when my life is 0, okay, destroy, okay, destroy Okay, we need to destroy the singletons and we need to destroy the game manager. Find object of type singletons. Okay, okay, so actually when we go to the next scene, we should destroy all the singletons. Okay, so let's see, how do I do this? Okay, destroy this. We destroy the game manager and we destroy the singleton. Okay, and then when we progress to the next stage, we should destroy the singleton. Okay, because we don't want like the leftover coins to be brought over to the next stage. So let's see whether this works. So wait, oh look, stage one, but the you see there are now two singletons. Okay, I guess I need to destroy all of them. See, now there's two canvases. Okay, that won't do. That won't do. We need to make sure that we destroy. So I guess even if we destroy the singleton, this now itself would be still there. Okay, let me just see. Okay, when I go to the next stage, is my singleton destroyed? Let's take a look. So my singletons are still there. Okay, when I go to the next stage, is it destroyed? Okay, so no, it's not. I still have two singletons, which is sort of not what I want. Okay, I want my singleton to be destroyed at the end of the level. So whatever is in this singleton only lasts for the particular level. If it goes to the next level, it should be destroyed. So I mean, when I go to the next stage, by the player, I go to the next stage. I should find the object of that singleton and destroy it already. Maybe it's the game object that has not been destroyed. Let me just try adding game object and see whether this works. Because when I find object of that singleton, it is still the class singleton. So I want to destroy the game object. So let's see whether this works. So I should only have like one singleton per level. Okay, very good. So now if I die, yes, it works. Okay, so I realized something. If my life's zero, if I lose a life, I should let it reload the scene itself. So I need to add one more thing here. If not, I will keep losing lives all the way. So else, okay, else scene manager dot load scene current scene, like that. Okay, so this should do it. This should do the trick. Whenever we have a spike, we should restart the current scene. Let's take a look whether this happens. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, this should happen. So let's see what happens now. All right, stage one. Point, point. Okay, very good. It's done. Okay, good. I think everything is done. Okay, now I just want to do a very simple like coins layer. Okay, so maybe I could just have in the grid itself, I could just create another coins uh, thing. Okay, so you can see over here, if we don't want to have a coin doing the animation, we could just have a very static coin, just like you know, um, Super Mario. The coins also don't move. We could have a coins layer. Okay, or if we want this to actually move, okay, we cannot really use a spreadsheet for this because I don't think I mean, we cannot use a tile map because I don't think the tile map can actually change. We need to have a separate interactables. Let's do the interactable method. So like this in the singletons, we can basically it's just for coins. Let's have a prefab for the coin. Okay, so we go to our images. Okay, so this will be the last thing for today. We go to our images and then we go to the coins itself. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna create animation. So let's go to the tiles itself, find the two coins. Where are my coins? Where are my coins? Um, where's my coins? There we go. This two over here should take this one plus the next one. Right click, create animation. Okay, for this coin. Okay, so if we go to animation, you can see the coin is here. Okay, and then we can also create an animation controller. Coin flip. Let's call this coin flip. In this coin animation, we put a loop time yes, so that it will keep looping. In coin flip, let's put coin like that. Okay, then we can just put coin flip here. Okay, no, we need to create empty or UI image. No, 2D object sprites. That's a sprite. Yeah, we can just call this coin. Okay, because we just need a sprite renderer, so we can put the coin flip inside here. Okay, and then the sprite itself will be the coin that we have chosen just now. Where's the coin? Anyone see the coin? Yeah. Oh, I saw it just now. Ah, there. So we go to scene, we will see this coin here. And yeah, it looks quite nice. So this will be a coin. Okay. And then basically what we need to do is we need to put this tag. Okay, what was the tag that we wanted just now? It's called coins because in the player script itself we reference coins. Okay, so if we put the coin here under singletons, okay, when the player touches it, okay, we will be able to give the player One, let me just charge my laptop. You'll be able to give the player a certain amount of like bonus. Charge my laptop a bit. Okay, so yeah, so we will be able to give like coins over here when the player touches it. Okay, they will be able to do this. Yeah, so I'm not too sure whether in like all your top map renderer or what you will add an animation to your various tiles. Not too sure about that, but definitely these coins can be put separately in a separate layer. You have to read up whether tile maps allow for animations. Be good if they could actually allow it. That would make things so much more convenient. So you see, all right. So it's actually moving a little fast. Let's just see whether we can like sort of reduce the speed, maybe 0.50. So this will make the coin animate slower. Still moving a bit fast. So maybe you want 0.14. Let's take a look, see whether it works. I realized something. I forgot to add in a collider for the coin, so we have to do that later. So let's take a look, see whether the coins are okay. Somehow it's taking a while to load, so we just wait a while for it to load. I guess the next time I'll do some enemies. But for now, let's just see whether the coin animation is okay. Let's take a look. Still a little fast. Mm. So I guess I have no choice but to go to the animation directly and just change the sample rate maybe to 2. Okay, and we'll take a look, see whether it changes the speed of the animation. I need to turn slowly actually. I don't want the coin to move so fast. So let's see whether this works. I'm not sure whether it hasn't been changed. Okay, it looks like I need to press enter. I didn't press enter just now. So let's see whether the coin turns slower now. It is lagging a bit. So I guess once this coin is working, I will just be able to just replicate this for the rest. Yeah, looks good. So now what I need to do is I just need to add in a collider for this. So this will be maybe a circle collider. Then I just make this a bit small, not wrong. Circle collider, edit collider a bit smaller so that once the player touches the coin, he will collect it. Okay, what I'll do is I'll make this a prefab. Coins will be a prefab, but I should just call this coin. Okay, maybe I'll just duplicate this coin a bit. Let's put one here, put one here. Something like this. So that every time you collect a coin, your coin value will increase by 1. People like collecting coins, so yeah, it's always nice to have coins in a platformer. Okay, this works. Just gonna copy the coins for the remaining stages, and then that's all for today. Okay, so today will just be basically just making the singletons and the game manager, which I think is good enough feats. Oh, you see, wait, once I have this coin is unpacked. Okay, coin is unpacked. I should call this. Oh, I didn't change the layer to coins just now. Okay, weird. Okay, but now I'll put it as coins. Okay, and I realized one more thing. After you collect a coin, you are supposed to destroy the coin that you collected. So we have yet to code it in our script. So let's do that. So over here we add coin, and then after that other, we need to destroy the game object. Yeah. So let's do this here. Okay, and then yeah, that should be it for now. Okay, let's see whether it works. I think it should work. Yeah, I mean, once you collect the coin, you destroy the coin, and then you add a coin to your game manager. This kind of thing should work. I mean, I think it should work. So let's see whether it works. Okay, I'm just gonna put this coin and override apply all. Okay, let's see whether it works. Yes, it works. Great. And this one you will die, and then your coins will be zero. Okay, awesome. And yeah, that's we can also do the singleton coins for all the rest of the levels. And yeah, that'll be it for today. Next time around we'll cover on like maybe how to do the enemy moving, and also how to like shoot bullets also to kill those enemies. And yep, so stay tuned. And that's it. Bye.